Allen's new sitcom, Shifting Gears on ABC. Tell us about the show.
Well, that's Max Simpkins. He's this kid that plays my grandson. And that scene is an indication why I love live TV. Linear, as they call it.
Yeah, linear TV.
Linear TV. It's fresh. I call it farm-to-table television. Because we did it within 6 weeks of when you're going to see it. And it's free, and it's on ABC on Channel 7. But that kid, that scene was like what I love about live TV and they let me be a comedian. Is I was given that story to me. He plays this great grandson. He's got a learning disability, and I don't want him categorized by that. Trying to work through it. So I did that whole scene, and we ad-libbed that part because he said, well, you fought those Germans, and then we were supposed to move on. And I did the math in my head. Wait a minute, that would make me 108, and the kid just kept going, yeah. He sold the thing, and I said, this is a marvelous invention that they came up with. I wanted to do a show. If I do a third sitcom, which I felt like Tom Brady, the football. If you don't know football,
yeah, but you're good at it. You're
well,
good
thank
at
you
it.
so much. And I said, the opportunity came, but I wanted to do a guy that I've had the 3 boys in Home Improvement, the 3 girls in Last Man Standing, and I wanted to have the kids all gone, but he lost his wife recently, so he's a widower. So we deal with grief.
Yep.
As I've always been amazed, overwhelmed with people that have had trauma or grief in their lives, and they move on. They're not stuck with it. And I've had family members, my life and lives of friends, and I wanted to play a guy that hates that he lost his wife, but he moves on. The whole show is about restoration. He restores cars, and I love people that restore stuff and don't buy new stuff as much. And that's going to be the relationship with Kat Dennings, who you had on.
Yes,
who's
she's fantastic.
Yeah, she's amazing.
She's
girl.
amazing.
Yeah.
It is like my daughter, born on the same day, which is
I know, which is wild.
Really wild. We got it. We were
Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th.
June 13th.
A little years apart. I mean, I'm a little, I think, yeah.
But you play this, you restore cars in the show, but you restore cars in real life.
In real life, right.
Yeah. So do you use your own cars?
Yeah, we use my own cars, and this one we're looking at is my new stuff. Just to irritate the hot rodders in my life, I put an electric motor in a hot rod, which I don't.
There you go.
So I want to see what it looks like, and it's going to be badass, and so we use that in the show because they had to get prop cars anyway, and Disney, our parent company, would come up with these prop cars. Says, well, why, if you're going to use them, then use mine. The interesting thing is, because I'm a tech guy, we can't restore already restored cars, and all of my restored cars are restored. So they go through this process of unrestoring them, so you will see them.
Oh, boy.
And so for the people out there that love automobiles, they go, that doesn't look right. They'll write in with little details.
Yeah,
right, of course, right.
Home Improvement was like that. We built this hot rod in there, and you'd have guys that didn't notice anything about the show or what I would joke. They go,
just like
that motor doesn't belong in that car. And you get they really irritated with me. I guess, okay. So we got Kat Dennings is using one of my great. It's a 455 Goat, they call her, GTO, that we had to unrestore, and it's a badass car. I'm one of these guys. No, don't touch it.
I'm wondering, watching them unrestore your car that you restored.
The opening credits we did, and I got to do a burnout on the Disney lot. And if you don't know Disney, they don't like burnouts or gas or fumes or anything. And the opening scene is a black sedan. That's actually us going by the Shifting Gears logo.
Hey, thank you for being here. Shifting Gears airs Wednesday nights on ABC. You can stream the next day on Hulu. Make sure you check out Tim Allen and Shifting Gears.